So the next topic is going to focus on matrix addition and multiplication. And there's a little bit of terminology or jargon that's going to show up. So I want to cover that just in a brief, quick video before we get into the heart of the content that we want to cover. So matrix dimension. So the convention is that when we're talking about matrices, we want to identify how many rows there are and how many columns there are. So in this case, there's 2 rows and 1, 2, 3 columns. And so you always delineate a matrix as rows by columns in terms of measuring its size, and that's what this first piece up here is identifying. So this matrix here has 2 rows and 3 columns, so it's a 2 by 3 matrix. This row has 1, 2, 3 rows and 1, 2 columns, so it's a 3 by 2 matrix. And this row has matrix C has 3 rows, 3 columns, so we would say it's a 3 by 3 matrix. And when a matrix has the same number of rows and columns, then we call it a square matrix. So that's what the second definition is identifying. So matrix C here is a square matrix, and if you are a square matrix, and only if you are a square matrix, you have what we call a main diagonal. So in this case, the main diagonal is right here. These other 2 matrices, A and B, are not square matrices, so they don't have a main diagonal. When we're talking about matrices, the common thing to do is to give them capital letter names like capital A or capital B. And when we do that, we are able to identify individual elements within a matrix by using the lowercase version of the matrix name. So this is matrix A. Then I can denote its elements using little a's. And you always denote it as the small letter, the lowercase letter, with the row location and the column location. So this would be the number located in position row 2, column 1. So if I gave you a matrix that actually had numbers in it, let's say 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, and I said, what is A1, 3 or A sub 1, 3? You would say, hey, this is row 1, column 3, row 1, column 3. The element A13 is the element 2 within the matrix capital A. And even though up here in the definition I have it defined in terms of matrix capital A and as having elements lowercase a sub ij, ith row, jth column, if we give the matrix some name other than A, like here's matrix B, then we're going to use B's to represent individual elements within the matrix.